Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my Smart Tally Frame YouTube channel. My name is Babu Rao from Hyderabad. Now, for the last few videos, we are just learning about the advanced features of Tally Prime release 3.0 and 3.1, both are same mostly. And now I take up the 3.0.1. So already we covered many features. I made all the features. I explained fully how they are working fully. For that, I divided the features into some parts. So already we completed 5 parts. Today, the last part number 6, we are going to discuss. In this, there are some very important items also, features. I will show you. So here, so we already completed from 1 to 5 parts. We completed. In that, 2, 3, 4 are very, very important because they are related to the setting up of the GST rate and the rejection code details. They are very important. If you learn them very well, we can record the transaction correctly, and the GST reports also will show a correct picture. That is why these 2, 3, and 4 are very, very important. All others are also okay, but this is very important. Deals with the recording. Otherwise, you cannot record the transaction correctly. And number 5 also is important. Number 5 is deals with the numbering series, because we can create, I told you already in the beginning, we can create many registrations for one company, for every company, that is for a single company. If you have branches in many states with different registration numbers, all the registration numbers can be added, created, and added in the same company. If you create that company, many registrations, multiple registrations like Andhra, Tamil, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, like that, you can create any number of registrations for the same company. So since we are creating many, registrations, in such a case, for recording the transactions, mostly sales, we must have a separate numbering system, because the same numbering we cannot use for all the series, that is all the registrations. So we have to separate. Unique means separate special numbering series for each registration we have to make. And if any related to the numbering series, we have made part number 5. Now part number 6 we are taking up. Very, very, very important. There are from 13 to 20 means we have 8 numbers. 8 out of these 13, 14, 15. That is the first 3 are very important. First 3 are very important. So you must learn very well. 1 minute. Okay. So first 3 are very, very important. That is 13, 14, and 15. So these are very, very important. We have learned very well. The first one is digital payments. Digital payments. That is creating the digital payment. Digital payment by the customers to us through QR code as well as payment link. So we have to provide the payment link and the QR code. We have to create, and we have to create that and generate that on the invoices as well as on statements or statement of account or on this and any bills reminders, and on all these we can create the QR code as well as payment link. So by scanning the code or clicking the payment link, the customers can pay the money to us very easily. So that we have to learn how it will be, how it will work. So now we will take up that one. So in this one, this is 2.1 and 3.0.1. So in this 2.1, there is no QR code system, because we cannot create any, we cannot generate QR code or payment link. But in 3.0 onwards, that is 3.0, 3.0.1, and upcoming and the next another latest version 4.0, and all upcoming releases, all these features will be available in this. The QR code, that is payment request, that you are called as payment request, or it's also called digital payment. So for the digital payment, we have to create the QR code, etc. How do you have to create that? First of all, So that QR code and payment link, to create them, we have to enable the feature. So first of all, we have to go to F11 company features. F11 company features we have to go. So in this one, after the tax on the left side, the accounting features, inventory base, tax is very important. And after that, online access payroll, and at the end, there is others. In these others, we have enable payment request to share payment link and QR code. You have to make it yes. To make it yes, it will ask you the merchant profile relating to that. So first of all, you can say our company name, you can do TALLY Prime UPI. Like that you can give. Okay. Or simply you can give our name. That is then this QR code is generated and the company bank account is linked with the QR code. So they will scan it, they will make the payment, it will come to our bank. So in that case, the bank name also you can give here. Bank name you can give, say SBI, something like you can get what we call it as digital payment. We can give digital payment like that. You can give, you can do. If the company bank account is in the name of the company, it is okay. You can give the name of the company or digital payment. If it is in our name, proprietor or partner's name, in that case, you can do that name. So just you can do a digital payment, or you can give UPI or anything, or we can give our name also. So we can give our name, Babu, UPI, like that we can do. And the next one is payment method, the payment gateway or UPI. So there are three given. One is PayU and Razorpay and UPI. These two are payment gateways, just like PayPal. Payment gateways means if you take the payment, they will take the money and then they will process and make the payment to the bank. That is the mediatory of this. This is the mediator between the customer and the company. So they will take the money first, then they will make the payment to the bank account of the creditor. That is bank account of the company. So that, and this is the third one is UPI. The third one is UPI means it is unified payment interface. That is through that you can make payment to anyone, payment to any bank or anyone. That is why this is mostly used. In this case, simply scan the QR code, make the payment. That's all. So mostly this UPI is very simple. Instead of the money also directly they make the payment, immediately go to the bank account of the company. That is why we will take a UPI. For these two, we have to register an account with the register account, and then only we can use them. That UPI is simple. We need not have anything from our bank account. The bank account to our bank account will give the UPI code. UPI. So if you use that UPI code, so with the help of that code, we create the QR code. So give to anyone can pay. That is why I am taking UPI. And for the UPI, there will be an ID. For every bank, the bank will give the UPI ID. The bank is our username of the bank, username at the rate, OK.bank name. So OK.I'm giving this one, that OK at the rate, OK.SBI, OK.HDFC, like that they will be. And then next last one is merchant name. That is name of the company. This is the company in the books of the company we are entering. So name of this company, I am giving this. Our company name is TALLY Prime 3.0.1, or you can make it as TALLY Prime. For example, if it is TALLY Prime, but then 3.0.1, I gave to know then the release of the TALLY Prime. Generally, it will not be like that. The name of the company we will give. And after that, we can have some more things, not necessary. Okay. So then if it is accepted, so this will be accepted, and then accept the F11. Accept F11. So this is accepted, and we created the UPI merchant profile we created. And then if you see, every time when you create a when you create a or make a invoice, it will ask you, do you want to generate QR code or payment link? For that, you have to go to alter button, then go to the voucher type. So go to the sales, invoice will be sales. Go to the sales, and in the sales, see on the left side, the last one, see, generate payment link or QR code after saving the voucher. After saving the voucher, give yes. After saving the voucher, It will ask you, you want to generate, and we can generate. So then accept this. This is done. So with two places. One is F11, another one is alter and voucher type, and after that in the voucher type, we will go to the sales. And in the sales voucher, that is the sales voucher type, it is said generate payment QR code. That we have to make yes and accept this. This is one. And now, suppose we are making a entry, for example. So we'll take up 1st April. For example, we'll take up 1st April. We are making a sale. We are making a sale. For example, anyone, suppose data, this is, what is this? Raghava stores. So I'm making entry to the Raghava stores and then sales, and then we will take up the items, one item, 3,500, and we have to accept this. Again, take another one more item. We will take up mobile one, for example, 2 numbers, 25,000 change, and again accept. Again, we will take up, suppose whatever the number of items maybe, we will take up. So this one will create it. And here we will get 28,500, for example. And after that, what we can do, accept, you come down to the total. Now we take up CGST, HGST, because this is local, this is intrastate, that is Tamil Nadu, Telangana. That is why we have to charge CGST, HGST. Okay. After this CGST, after the CGST, here what we have to do is, here we have to make the print of the invoice. See here, it is done. And now this is accepted. When you are accepting, see here, it is asking you, do you want to generate payment link or QR code? Do you want to generate payment link or QR code? So that is asking, because in the alter button, sales voucher type, we made it yes. That's why it's asking like this. Make it yes. So it will give you, see here. And also one more thing, one more setting also you can do here. After generating this invoice, so we go to here, Alt Z, see on the top button, top bar, there is Alt Z. Alt Z means exchange. In that, it will show you generate payment link or QR code. So select that, and then if you select that, it will ask you current or others. Current means the current image is open. So the current invoice, we accept this, and now it will come. If you accept that also, it will come. If you want to create QR code or payment link, if you make it yes, then also it will come. Here also it will come. See here, the Raghava stores, ours, UPI, our name ID, it will give here, and then our merchant profile name, and then it will give the store that is called the name of the customer. It will give you, and this one here, this one reference number and remarks. That's additional. For that purpose, what can you use here? Click here F12. So expiry date is not required, and then reference number remarks. You can make yes, because reference number means bill number. The same invoice, sales invoice number, it will take bill number, and then it will give the total of the bill. It will be here. Suppose this amount can be changed by us, because if he has already paid some advance, then only the balance, the bill will show the total amount. Then amount payable by him will be less. For example, here only 1 lakh is required. So we will only 1 lakh. So it will be 1 lakh. You can make 1 lakh, or we can otherwise the total amount, whatever we give amount is the bill amount of the bill. So that amount will be shown here automatically. If there is already some advance, the balance you have paid, that we can change. After creating that one, the QR code will be created with this amount. So the customer, when he is paying, he opens exactly to show this amount, he cannot change the amount. And after the remarks, here we want this one and this one, you can make it with F12. Okay. And remarks in the remark column. So payment to be made within 20 days. Like that, what we call the grace period, period, I mean, not to call credit period we can give. So before that, within these days, you have to pay the money. Like that we can do. If you want, you can order it. If you want. Otherwise, this both you can keep no. If you make it yes, they'll give the reference number, that is the bill number, and this also. And then accept this. Now, payment, I mean, QR code and the payment link will be generated. But remember here, that will be generated. Many advanced features in this 3.0 onwards, they work only in licensed versions. In education version, they will not work. So ours is education version. Some features will not work. Here, this also will not work. You click that, it will show. You need a valid license to perform this activity, to create the QR code or payment link. You require a valid license. So that's right. So it's not yet. So after that, it is created. If it is license version, it will be created. Then go to the print page. Then see everything is we set up everything. When we enabled everything, and now go to preview button. And in this zoom, so you can click this zoom, or Alt Z you can create, Alt Z you can click here, or Alt Z you can click, or simply F4, only F4. If you create like this, so this is zoom. See here below this, there is the taxes. This tax analysis is shown here. Tax analysis is shown. In this tax analysis, HSN code wise. So HSN code is shown here. It will be, some place will be taken, and here at the beginning, here the QR code will be shown. You know, QR code, if you are going to any shop, if you go, you will scan that, Phone Pay, Google Pay, Paytm will pay. You scan that, you will pay. Okay, that is general. We have to enter our amount. But in this case, this QR code is generated by the trader. That is why it is called as dynamic QR code. That is, amount is fixed by him. So it will open with the same amount. Okay. Here it will show sometimes after making all these settings, this QR code will not be generated. That means in such case, what we have to do is get this page. We are not before going to preview page, go to configure. Go to configure payment request details. You can payment request details, or you can make as here. If you take payment, if you write payment request details, method of payment request. Here not applicable is given. Here we have to select, you want only link, payment link, or you want only QR code, or you want only link and QR code. Generally, it is better to select link and QR code. So if you accept that, if you make affidavit, that will be shown here. Then Control A, accept. Now if you go here, now definitely the QR code will be shown here. Okay, I said QR code or payment link. What is that? So here for UPI, only QR code will be shown. There will be no payment link. Just scan the link and pay. Scan the QR code and pay. But in the case of, I told you already, there is another browser pay and pay you. So they are payment gateways. For them, payment link also will be available. When you click the payment page will open. Scan the QR code, payment page will open. Even if you click the link also, the payment page will open. So the link will be available only for the payment gateways. For UPI, only QR code will be available. So that will be shown here. So then it will be shown here. You see, it will be shown here, and then go back. Then you print. So it will, the bill will be printed, invoice will be printed along with the QR code. So okay. So like this, you can generate the QR code on the invoice. Not only that, any statement we are sending to statement to the data. So in the on the statements, or you are sending reminders, or you are sending Gmail. In the Gmail also, you can fix that. What you have, you can send the QR code in the Gmail also, and also when you are sending statements or any reminders, in the reminders also, you can create the QR code. So that QR code will be created with the balance. For example, I will show you in this, what you call in the statement CTAL, you go to the ledger, for example. So now I made an entry, for example. So here, you go to this one. This is the statement of Raghava stores. This is the statement of Raghava stores. So on this statement also, you can create Alt Z. You can go create payment link and current. So it's same thing. It will be all bills here. See, there are many bills, not only one bill. So the balance will be shown, but this balance is related to all the bills. There is one bill to show that number. Otherwise, all the bills it will take. All the bills, the balance, net balance will be shown here, and accept. You can give here. But because you can give the date before the state and this one. Or if you don't want this reference number, all bills, this remarks, from where this one you can remove. Okay. And after click this, So here. So you want to create the clear code? Yes. So you see, you need a valid license. It is asking, you click yes, automatically what it says is QR code, payment link, QR code is for UPI only QR code. QR code is generated successfully and enter, click any button. So press any button, press enter, then automatically in the invoice, it will be generated, then go to the, it will generated, then go to the print page. So this is the statement. Again, it is showing, okay, print page. See here, this is the statement. So in this statement, zoom this. So in this statement, here, it will show in this place. So in this place, it will show the QR code for the balance. Okay, like this is the statement of account we are sending to this person. So to any person, if we send for each person, because each person balance will be different. So for each person, you have to create the QR code. So this is about the digital payment QR code. In after features, first of all, you have to build there, we have to do that. So now what I will do is that I will remove because it's not required now. So okay, I'll make it now. So it's disable now. So like this, we have to do. This is the first one. Okay. Then second, these three are very important. Then second one, party registration history. Party registration history. What we have to do is that means, see, we previously in GST anyway. See, we have some customers. For example, take one customer. That customer is an unregistered person. And customer is an unregistered person. So if he is an unregistered person, when you sell to him, but we sell to anyone, registered, unregistered, that is regular, unregistered, customer, unregistered or consumer or composition dealer, anybody, whomever we sell the goods because we are registered, we have to collect the tax. So if we sell the goods, we have to show the tax. That is, we have to charge the tax. But if you purchase from the registered dealer, if you purchase, he will charge the GST. But if you purchase from unregistered dealer or composition dealer, we cannot, they will not charge tax. From unregistered dealer is not registered, so he cannot collect the tax. Composition dealer, when he is selling, he cannot collect the tax. He should not collect the tax from his pocket only. He has to pay 1% of the sale value. That is 1% of the taxable value. So he will not charge any in the invoice. He will not calculate any tax. We cannot collect. So if you purchase from registered persons, we have to pay tax. But if you purchase from unregistered person or composition person, there will be no tax. Okay. In this case, so forget about purchase. In the case of sales, when you are selling, when you sell, we will collect the tax. So the tax will be recovered by the buyer. That is, recovering means he will get back. That means he will get credit, means ITC. Input tax credit he will get. So whatever we collected, so that amount he will get input tax credit. That input tax credit. So if he is an unregistered person, so there is no tax at all. He cannot, there is no tax, no GST registration. So he will pay the tax. He will pay the total amount, invoice amount, but that amount he cannot take back. That is, he cannot claim the what you call ITC. So if our customer is unregistered person, that is, in the case of unregistered consumer base, there will be no question of registration and no question of ITC. And in the case of business, we call it as unregistered business. We call it as unregistered. In the case of unregistered business, he will do business. He will purchase, he will sell. But when he is purchasing, we are selling, we will charge GST, we will collect. So he will pay. But he cannot get back that amount, he cannot get ITC. Okay, in that case, it's okay. He is an unregistered person, so he cannot get ITC. But after some time, suppose if he takes registration, if he takes registration under GST, then he becomes the registered person, regular. So if he becomes regular person, from that day onwards, from when he registered, from that day onwards, he is eligible to take the ITC also. Okay, in that case, for example, I am taking one example on the account. See here, there are 4 bills. So in this case, he is this person, this customer is unregistered. See here, you click, see, unregistered. Even if you click now also, here, see, unregistered. Unregistered means in this case of up to 2.1, it will not show registered or unregistered. If it is registered, it will show you the GST number here. Otherwise, it will not show. Here there is no GST number, means unregistered. Okay, this is unregistered. Up to here, see here. And all the cases, this also is unregistered. And you can see here, click, control, enter, then you will see that is called party details in the transaction. And this is called the master, the debtors master, ledger master, that is accounting master's ledger. So this is accounting master, ledger in the accounting master. So in this it will show, this is show the full details and it will show some details. This is called party details. This is called party details. So in this case, it will show. So in all these cases, in all the cases, this party, this customer is unregistered. So he cannot claim the tax. He cannot claim the tax. He cannot claim ITC. Suppose from 1st May, 2nd May we will take out. From 2nd May, he takes registration. He takes registration. What he will do? So what we will do is here. After that go to alter button, go to the ledger, go to this guy. Here, it is already unregistered now. What we will do here is we will give register. We will make it regular. But from which date, that will not be available here. That is why you take this, and if you do that, for example, we will take up a number. We will take up a number, and definitely you have to do number and everything. So I will take one number. So for example, so I am giving a number. Okay, see here. So I am giving a number. So registered, so I have given the number, you made registration. So actually, he becomes registered person, registered dealer, and regular dealer. That's why he can claim ITC from that date. Which date I told you? From 2nd May. But here, we go and see the account, TAL, and go and see the account. See here, the very first one is account. It became registered. This time it is completely from the beginning, totally altered. Altered means it has become the registered dealer. Become the registered dealer. Even if you take, see here, see here, there, see here. After creating now we give that registration number. That is not saying, it's asking GST registration number. GST number exactly means registered. It is converted to registered. All the previous transactions also is converted into registered. That means that also you can claim, but it's not claim actually. That is why in this case, what we do is instead of doing this, what we can do is in this case, in up to 2.1, what we have to do is we have to make him as, keep it as it is. So make it, you keep it unregistered as it is. Sorry, unregistered, keep as it is. What we have to do is we have to create two accounts. So the first account, which is already existing, we call it as unregistered. So what we have to do is, so in this case, we have to make it as UR is unregistered. So unregistered, we can keep. And we have to create from the date of registration, we have to create another account, the same number, extra mobile stores within brackets REG. REG means registered. We have to keep that. From that onwards, we have to enter it, that account, this account we have to keep. This balance, if any balance is there, that can be transferred to that account. That account you can transfer, this to close this account, and from that onwards, we can continue as a registered dealer. Like that, we have to create two accounts. But in the case of 3.0 and onwards on all the issues, in this case, if you use a register, but it's already unregistered. From a particular date, if it becomes a registered dealer or regular dealer, then we have to make him regular, but we have to do that. It will ask the date also. From that particular date only, he will be regular. So all the previous dates, the status will not change. In the previous days, that is previous transactions, he will be unregistered only. Similarly, if he is a registered person, after that, this guy business goes down below the less than the threshold limit. So you don't want registration. he may cancel the registration. If the registration is cancelled, he will become unregistered person. In such a case also, first he was unregistered, and then we have to create another account, another unregistered account we have to create in that. But in this case, from that date onwards, when he becomes unregistered, that date we can make him a unregistered. We have to alter the status. He will become unregistered from that particular date. We have to use that. So that's why I have told you out the same thing here. DAL, the same company. See here, from first sales purchase also give. Okay. From purchases, if he is unregistered, cannot collect tax, so we will not pay any tax. But for sales, whatever the buyer, we will collect the tax. See here, he is. In this case, it will show unregistered, unregistered. That's why it's showing the number also. But if there is registered, the number will be there. Otherwise, it will not be there. So GST registration type, unregistered or consumer. Even if you go here also, it will show unregistered or consumer. Okay. So here, like this, is unregistered or consumer. See here, for purchase also. See here, is unregistered or consumer. See here, when you are selling, we are charging GST also. But when you are purchasing, he cannot take charge. I mean, that person is a unregistered person. He cannot charge tax from us. So he cannot collect the tax. So there is no tax. For purchases from an unregistered person, there will be no tax. But for sales to unregistered person, to anyone, we have to collect tax. Okay. So we go to the end. See, this also is unregistered or consumer, and for purchase also, he is unregistered or consumer. Okay. For example, from first May we can take, we have to show our first May also. For example, that's why from 2nd May, he becomes a registered person. From 2nd May. So then what we have to do, go to the ledger alter, go to the ledger. So select this one, and here, come down here. This can be done in 2 ways. So here, just similarly, make him regular, and below that, give the number, give the GST number. And then it will ask you the time, that is the date, effective date. Then what I'll show you. So here, regular, and this is sorry. Correct the number. So here, it will ask you the date. It will ask you the date. It will ask you the date. Here, I tell you 2nd May. So here date is not there. So go to the new effective date. You 2nd May 23. As 23 is not required. 2nd May if you do, it is, see, it is converted. Now it is a, see, it is immediately is converted into regular, but it will not take, it will take effect from 2nd May only. Till then, it will show the number, but it will not be effective. So here, set it like this. So we converted. Now go to one voucher. For example, it will take effect from when it will take, it is only sales. It will take from 2nd May only. So I will make a entry on 1st May. Sales, 1st May, entry I am making, company, Nora. See here, so still it is unregistered only. So, but if you go and see, this is called the party details in the transaction. But this is the master. So if you go here, it will show the registered, but it is not effect. It will not take effect. It will not take effect till the date we are given. So here, till the date, the party details will show only unregistered. So accepted. Now sales, go to some item here, for example, 2 numbers, something is there. So is unregistered. So registered, unregistered, we will charge the commission. I mean, GST, CGST, HGST. Sorry. CGST, HGST, we collected the tax. For example, on the same day, we purchased from them. For example, make purchase, I mean, from the same person, you can make sales and purchase also. Just I am taking, for example, for purchases, here we have to do the invoice number of the purchase supplier. So here it is there, the name is the same. So here, see, here still it is showing unregistered only because it is first. And but you see here, you will be confused. It will show the registration because we changed it. It will change, but it will not be effective. Effective date we gave from that date only it will be effective. So here accept, sale purchases, then same thing, for example, we purchase mobile, one item, 28,800 rupees. So now come to the tax. So tax will be here. We are purchasing. Purchasing means for sales, we charge commission, tax from everyone. But when you are purchasing, if you purchase from registered dealer only, a regular person only, that tax will be charged, we have to pay the tax. We are purchasing from unregistered dealer, that means unregistered dealer cannot take the tax. That's why he cannot collect the tax. So in his invoice, he will not put the tax. So there is no tax at all. So the tax at all is unregistered person on 1st May. So we up to 1st May, all the transactions up to 1st May, if you take the ledger, if you see up to 1st May, all the transactions will come under unregistered person. Suppose if you take on 2nd May, for example, we will make one entry, make voucher, we will make sale, we will make a sale. So we'll make a sale on 2nd May. 2nd May. So here, select this person. You see here, from 2nd May, his registration will be effective. So here, 2nd May, registration, so regular, so converted into regular. So you see here, it will be available. Even if you go to the master also, it is already showing. Okay, but here, it is showing registered. Okay, accept, and then sales, everything is same. So we are selling two numbers, we are selling, and whether registered or unregistered, we have to charge tax. So it's GST. Okay, like this, it will be happening. So if you, in that case, we change it, not of any date, effective date, all the transactions from the beginning will be converted into registered, but actually it is a unregistered person. But in the case of 3.0 onwards, so if you change it, and this can be done in aggregator, I will tell you here. When you are taking this here, previously it was unregistered. Okay, like this now. So we come here, but that on 2nd May, come here, go to this. Control I, or more details if you go. So here, show more if you click, come to the end. This is all related to the party. So GST registration details, history, will ask you. Yeah, will ask you because we already made there. So we already made regular. So here, we already, it is already unregistered. We already made there. So here, it will show like this. It will show like this. That time, when you make here, so it will show like this 1st April, it is unregistered. So here, you can see here also, from 2nd May, become regular, and we will do the registration number and everything, state Telangana, no, yes. So now you become regular. Okay, like this also we can do. Here if you do, it will ask the date. So net effective date, new effective date, or the date is available there. We can select, we can do it. That will go to the, that is more details also. Or directly in the more details, we can convert that into the registered, from registered to unregistered, regular to unregistered, or unregistered to regular. So exactly from the date only, it will be effective. So if you go to the account ledger, you go to this account, see here, up to 1st May, is not here, unregistered. Up to 1st May, he is unregistered in the transaction. See, on the 2nd May, see, he became registered because that is the effective date. From that date, he will become registered. Similarly, if it is already registered, it will show registered. At that day, from this date, if it becomes unregistered, from this date, it will show unregistered. We do that one. So like this, we can change the history, we can change see the history, and we can change the registration history of the party. This is party. And then one, company registration history. So in this case, I will tell you, this our company is there. So our company, where is our company? We go to F11, if you select, so company is there, we have 3. So forget about that, we have Telangana. So if Telangana, it is a regular. See, in this case, our turnover is up to 1.5 crores. We can register as a regular dealer. That is regular scheme you can have, or we can take up composition scheme also. If it is our turnover is above 1.5 crore, definitely you must be regular. Below that, You can be regular, but optional, but you can register under composition scheme. For example, now, in the beginning, now we are regular, we start registered on regular. If you are on a regular scheme, suppose after some time, our business gone down to less than 1.5 crore. So you can continue as regular because it is, you can, convert it to composition also. If it is composition, so we need not collect any tax. We have to pay only 1% of the sales value. That is 1% of the taxable value goods sold. We have to pay from our pocket. We cannot collect the tax, as well as we need not file, we need not maintain any books of account. We need not file any return every month. We can file return only once in 3 months. In the case of regular, we have to file every month. In the regular also, there is one thing, QRMT, quarterly. In that case also, payment will be made every month. Like return will be filed quarterly, but payment will be made every month. And also there is some IFF like GST that we have filed. So everything will be the same. In the case of composition, definitely monthly you cannot file. You can file the return only quarterly. So that is beneficial. That is why you can convert. So in that case, from regular, if you convert into composition, what you have to do here, come here, same thing here. Same thing you can do. Here, composition you can select. If you accept it, and here it asks you the effective date, give that date. So from this directly we can do, or from here also you can see more details, and here click more. So for the party it is down, but for the company, this is the company details. Here, GST registration details, history. So like this, yes, see, it's already Telangana regular. Now we can make it as, if you want to make it as from 2nd May, or 1st May, whatever it may be. From 1st May, if you make it, registration is active. But here, Telangana state is Telangana. Here, it is not regular. It is composition. To make it composition, here no. Here no. And here see, here month periodicity of GST for regular, it is monthly. For composition, it is not monthly, it is quarterly. That is why periodicity, it is not showing. It is not showing monthly. So directly, it is skipping that field, going to that, and do the state again, Telangana. So I accept this, so I accept this. For this also, registration number will be there. So here immediately change the rate. So tax rate of the taxable turnover 1%, taxable on the taxable value. Taxable value of the sales, we have to make from our packet 1% without collecting from the customers. That is it. So it's so you see here, we have made changes now. We made changes. That is why for the main registration, we are making changes. In that case, you have to click you. So now we see, now we check up. It is composition. So for example, if we make our company, this is our registration itself changed. Now we will make one. See here, in the case of composition dealer, we cannot collect the tax. If you purchase, they are regular, they will put the tax you have to pay. We have to pay, but we cannot claim that, just like unregistered. We have to pay, but we cannot claim ITC. But when you are selling, we cannot, as a composition dealer, we cannot collect GST. For example, 2nd April I will take up. Sorry. Sales I am making, 2nd April I am making sales. So in this case, I am selling to this person. Sales. So for example, selling mobile one. So one number, 25,000. See here, now up to 1st May, 2nd May we did. Up to that date, we are regular. So now we are a regular person. Now we can collect the tax. See, we can collect the tax because here it is showing. Here it is showing unregistered. So party, no, this is the party. Okay, no problem. So ours is a regular scheme, our regular dealer. That's why we are collecting that tax. Okay. So till the transfer, changing to this composition, we can collect the tax. For example, 1st May or 2nd May, we converted into a composition dealer. Suppose we will take up 2nd May. Maybe I forgot that there. So 2nd May, again we are selling. We are selling to whether interstate or we will take up interstate. Okay. Interstate we are selling, accept, sales, we are selling, mobile 2, for example, 2 numbers we are selling. You see, now 1st May or 2nd May, from that date onwards, we converted our registration into composition. As a composition dealer, we cannot collect any tax. Okay, now we see, accept, come down. So now is interested, that we have to collect IGST. So IGST is not collecting because we are composition dealer, we cannot collect the tax. So up to 1st May, we are I think it is 1st May only. Up to 1st May, we are regular, we can collect the tax. So on 1st or 2nd April, we collect the tax. But on 2nd May, we convert it into a composition dealer. A composition dealer cannot collect the tax. That is why the tax is not calculated. Okay. For example, see this registration, again, our business increased. So for example, this registration, again, we converted into regular again. For example, we converted into regular, so that more details you can do, here also you can do. Whatever you do, that will be reflected there. So it is given there, it will be reflected here. It is given, it will be reflected there. So here also, it will ask you. So here you will take up, for example, 1st June. From 1st June, we are converting into regular. So here, accept. So here you see, we are making the entries. So now we made the entry, and one day we collected. Then we are regular. Then we converted into composition. So we cannot collect the tax. Now again on 1st June, or 2nd June, so we are making the sales. So in this case, we are making to intrastate. You take intrastate sales, and you take mobile one, 2 numbers. We are taking. See now this time we are converted into regular dealer. So now we can charge, and we can charge the tax. See, now we are charging the tax because we became regular dealer. So sorry. And then GST. We have to check out the both. Okay. Now we collect. Okay. See, this is what we can do in the case of registration. That is the registration history of this one. So in this registration history, we can do, and here, how we can do is, I will show you the history also. Go to F11 and go to this one. F11, go to Telangana. So here, you see here you see if you select, see here. Let me show more here. Registration, company registration, you can see. From 1st April, we are regular, collected the tax. From 1st May, so Telangana, we converted to composition. So we did not collect the tax. We cannot collect the tax. Again, from 1st June, we are reconnected. Again, the business increased. We converted into, we became regular. So in the case of regular, so monthly, that is GST, we have to file monthly return, and then we collected the tax. Like this, we can do any registration. So this is about the company registration, and all of us are very simple. Flexible GST reports, I will tell you. Flexible GST reports means in the GST reports, see here, in this case, GST of 2.1. So if you go to more reports, then GST reports, and then show the returns. For example, we are going to GSTR 1 because this is for April only. For example, we have taken for the 1 year or from April 23 to, so now that is up to October, December, not failed, up to October. So for example, if we take 1st April to 31st October, we take, so here you are not entered, all the entries are going on making. So for the whole period, from April to October, whole period, the total release will be shown here. So when you select this 1st April to 31st October and click, it has to show the total report. But since for reading and showing this, because of large quantity of the data, it will take some time. It will take some time to show the data. It will take some time to show the data. This one, flash report. This one I am taking. Okay. So it will take some time to show the report. Okay. But in the case of 3.1, the same thing, if you go, it will show immediately. Go to GST reports, go to GST 1 or 3B, whatever it may be. Here also, 1st April to 31st October. If you click immediately, instantly, it will show the report. It will show the report immediately. There are two errors because we are making entries now. We made in that we omitted something. Okay, I'll check out. So here, it immediately, flash report or quick report for the whole year. Even if the last year, for the whole year, if you take out in 2.1, it will take some time. But for 3.1, this is 0 or 3.0 onwards. Up to 2.1, it will take time. From 3.0 onwards, the reports will be instantly, quickly, the reports will be shown. They're called flash reports. And this one here, if you go to GSTR, 2.1, so when I'm going to reports, go to GST reports, go to one, for example, this one deals with the sales. One deals with the sales, outward supplies here. Outward supplies here. Outsourced supplies means sales. Okay. In the case of sales, here, B2B, business to business, registered, table 4B here are given total vouchers, total amount given. Okay. If you require the details, this includes B2B, everyone. So in this, what are the taxable supplies? Nil rated, this one, and what you call, we are selling to registered persons, unregistered persons, all these are included. This is B2B, taxable, and B2C, this is B2C. And then similarly here, nil rated. Nil rated includes nil rated, exempted, non-GST goods, everything. There is some information. If you click that, simply it is called as nil rated. B2C means business to consumer, the meaning, but consumer includes, and the consumer means individual, and business means unregistered, congested or consumer. In the 3.1 it is showing. Okay. Similarly here, nil rated means includes nil rated, exempted, non-GST goods, everything that will show the columns. Okay. Like this, all these details if you want to see. Here the details are not shown. All the details completely if you want to see, so you have to go to see. On the sidebar, F5, click F5 on your keyboard or click new nature view. In this case, it will show the local sales taxable. So in this case, and go to Alt F1, it will show the details. So local sales will be made, local sales taxable, the sales taxable. What are the different purchases of sales? So 12% sales to 18% sales, that's what we showing. Local sales. And there are no exempt, see here, there are no nil rated or exempted goods. That's why it's not showing anything. Here, it is showing you taxable. In the taxable, what is the different percentages? And similarly, non-taxable, there's no nil rated or exempted, it is not showing. Similarly, there are no, it means it is not showing outstation. Local sales, it will show the outstation also, but it is not showing. So simply check. And we don't know to whom we sold. We may sell to registered persons, unregistered persons, consumers, we can pay. So we can sell, but it's not showing the details. Okay, not showing the full details. But in this case, it is called as C. That what you call flexible GST reports. It is flexible completely. It will give the full details. Here, it is showing the same thing here. And if you go and click F5, nature view, it will show the details here. See here, this is the summary. Outward supplies, it will show local supplies, taxable, exempt, nil rated, everything is available. Then interstate supplies, taxable, exempt, nil rated. We will go to 3B because 3B includes interstate as well as intrastate, registered, unregistered, but sales as well as purchases also. Okay, we'll take up. Okay, this one only because for May we have not done anything. No. No. Display more reports, GST reports, and showing here one that one will do. One thing I'll do. Sorry, in the table, June, I am deleting the transaction, and for April to April, see here, May transactions will be deleted. You delete May transactions, it will show only the April report. I will show you. Okay. So if you delete the May transactions, so it only up to April. So if you go to reports, display more reports, go and GSTR1, see here, GSTR1, it is showing completely. So this is one. If you go to B, it will show this is the sales shown there. Sales it will show. It will show input tax date means purchases. It is showing purchases, and here you see bill rated exhibit also there. So all the available. So in this case, we want the full details for purchases, for sales, everything. So if you go to nature view, it will show the details, summary, then Alt F1 will go full details. You see, this is including liability means out supply. Input tax bill means purchases. Here to show it as input tax bill means purchases. So sales it is showing, purchase it is showing. In both the cases, see here how it will show is outward supplies, local, then interstate, local, interstate. In both, in local taxable, exempt, bill rated. In interstate also local taxable, exempt, bill rate is not bill rated. Yeah, interstate also taxable, exempt, bill rated. So it is showing. And in this again, in the taxable, exempt, bill rated also, to whom we sold or from where we purchased. See, registered dealer supply. So supply to registered dealer, consumer supply to consumer. So consumer, if any unregistered dealer is there, supply to unregistered dealer, it will show all this. Consumer includes unregistered also. So supply to registered dealer, supply to consumer. Similarly, exempt, in that exempts also, consumer supply to consumer, no sales to dealer, registered dealer. Like that, it will show the details of the buyers also from us, as well as in the case of input tax, it means purchases who supplied to us. So taxable, registered dealer supplied to us, then exempt, unregistered dealer supplied to us, and then interstate. This is intrastate, local sales. This is intrastate, only taxable there. Taxable supplied by the registered dealer. Purchase, that is, it will show the rate also. So like this, it will give the full details. That is why this is called as the flexible GST reports. Interstate, local, supplies to registered dealers, consumers, everything it will show. This is everything. Then another one is track GST return activities. In this case, means when you go to the display and go to the GST reports, see all the returns shown. Above the returns is shown, track GST return activities, because we are filing GST return for every month. GSTR1, GSTR3B we are filing. 2A and 2B will generate automatically in the portal. So all these, they are also called return only, but they are not filed by us. They are 2A and 2B are automatically 2A and 2B, they are automatically generated in the portal. So all the details, the transactions of the activities of the all the returns will be shown for all the month. So here, if you click that, so here, if you click that, we have 3 registrations. So all the registrations will show separately. Andhra Pradesh registration, Tamil Nadu registration, Telangana registration. We made entries for only April. So April, GSTR1, 2A, 2B, 3B. And Tamil Nadu, April. Telangana, April, all the returns it is showing. If you want to, this is for all the registrations. Here, see up that top, GST registration, all the registrations it is showing. So all the registrations of whether all the returns are filed or not. Okay. And if you want only one, so go to the company here and sidebar, go to company tax registration, go to that. You select only Telangana. So only to show only Telangana. So all the month, April, May, June, July, like that, all the month it will show. Okay. And in this case, these returns here, corrections needed, because if there is any error on certain transactions, means there is some error. So it will show here yes or yes. Yes. If the, in GSTR1, yes, and 3B, 2A, 2B, and are same. So if the corrections are made, it will show yes. You click that, and go to that, and what is the here to show uncertain. So that you have to correct. Then it will become no. Then go to 3B. Then go to 3B. It will show purchases sales. So if there is error, you correct that also. It will become no. So once this 3B becomes no, 2A will be related to purchases. So 3B also includes purchases. So automatically these two also will become no. So this all now at present there are no errors, everything is there. And then pending for export. Whether this is exported means exporting directly to the portal or exporting to the auditor CA, the CA will file the return. So when the return is filed or not, by exporting to portal or by exporting to auditor, whether it is filed or not. So here pending for export. So it is pending, yes, means not filed. Okay, and then exceptions in reconciliation. See here, that I will tell you. Given here. Yeah. It's better to take this first. Okay, no problem. So here, these reports in our books, these reports, GST reports, these GST reports, we are going to GST reports. These GST reports are shown as per the books, as per our books. It is showing as per our books. So what is that? GSTR1, we are filing generally our books and portal, both will be same. But in the case of 2A, 2B, so they are generated from the GSTR1 seller, filed by the seller. So whatever sales we made, we are filing. Similarly, the seller will file his GSTR1. From them, if you purchase, our purchases will show here. So this 2A related to purchases, 2B relates to input tax. With all the purchases made, we cannot claim as input. Then some goods. This includes whenever they file, that will be updated. But 2B will be generated once a month. If the returns are filed, it will take only the invoices in the returns filed between 2 days, 2 due dates, last due date, after last due date, till this due date. During this due dates, whatever invoices filed in the, GSTR1, only those will be taken here, and that will be claimed by us. We cannot claim as per 2A. 2A includes everything. Whenever he filed, even after the last date also, he filed, it includes. But this includes only the invoices filed in the GSTR1 by the suppliers during the 2 periods only, and in period during 1 month. That is during the 2 last days, then only we can claim. And 3B, it includes sales and purchase also, and this can, they will recommend as per our books, as per the what you have to do, we have to download this 1, 2A, 2B, all this we have to download from the portal, and have to download from the portal and import it to the TALLY. Automatically, it will take GSTR1. What is there? What is in the portal? Is there any difference? Similar to 2A, 2B. So as per our books, given here, given in our books, shown in the report, and as per the GST portal downloaded, so it will compare, it will show reconciled or not. If there is any difference, it will show in a color. So if it is reconciled, it will show in blue color. If it is not reconciled, it will show in black color. Like that, it will show, and we have to check up as per the portal, what is the given, as per the return, our book, what is given. So what is the difference? That difference you have to adjust. You have to make a correction, then automatically that whole returns will be. So like this, we have to reconcile in this, automatically reconcile. To download, it will reconcile automatically, TALLY will reconcile. If you reconcile, all the errors are gone, it will be showing yes. Exceptions in reconciliation, there are exceptions, we are not reconciled. So there are a lot of errors maybe there. Exceptions. If they are reconciled, then it will show no. And then, and here, 1 and 3B only you have to file. So here, pending to be signed. So here, pending for export. Here also, exporting means filing. If you file, filing means uploading to the portal or uploading to auditor means that auditor will file. So that GST return will be filed. Okay, GST return will be filed. After filing the return, we cannot make any entry for that particular period. You see here, you go here. So this is 1. So go to GSTR1. So GSTR1 will go to the details. This is if it is exported. If it is exported, after this, we cannot make any entries for this period. That's why we have to show this is exported already. That means filed. That means we cannot make entries. For that, what we have to do is here. This is called as not signed. We have to make it as signed. We make it as signed means filed. So we cannot make the entries. So here it will be F10, make as signed. If we click that, it will show make current written as signed. The current written, because sometimes last written also we have not filed. Both we can do. So here only the current written, we have to make it as signed. Click that automatically. See, you want to continue. It will be written. Return will be, see here, a few transactions in this return are either uncertain or something. You want to file. Yes, file. If it is done like this, it will show here. Here not signed, then it becomes signed. If it becomes a signed, we cannot make anything because all the advanced features only they will be available only in the licensed version. Now the education will not accept. So many these are all advanced features. All the features are accepted means no one will buy the license. That is right. So here it will become signed. Signed means that it is filed. And then if you make this is for April, for example, for the month of April, you made 180 now. Again, after filing this, in that case, what it will do, it will show uncertain transaction. Now there is no answer to that. When you file that, when you enter invoice, so it will show here one invoice to whatever any invoices, it will show the uncertain transactions, the invoices which we entered after filing this, after making it as signed. In that case, they will be showing as uncertain transactions. The next month, when you are filing the GST one, these two are also to be included in the next month. These details are to be included in the next month return. Just like new returns filed, new returns entered in the next month return, these are also entered in the, that means any return, any invoice not included, not uploading means include adding in the portal. When you are filing the GST one, the old one, if it is missed, that can be filed or accepted, added in this month for the last one, like a new one. But the date, number, everything will be the old. But here we can add it now. Like this will be added to the next month. This is called as track returns make signed and GST 1 and 2 reconciliation automatically it will be reconciled. So these are the very, very advanced, most important features from 3.0 onwards in all the releases coming. So all these will be available in the next release that is also released already 4.0. In that all this will be available. All these features will be available. In addition to that, they introduced some more advanced features. So in that we will take up comments. So this is the sixth part. All the 5 plus 6, all these parts, all the videos, you go through, you watch the videos till the end and you practice the advanced features, then you will understand very well. Then only you can make the recording very well. Okay. So with this, I close this. We'll meet in the next video. So all the best of luck to everyone. Thank you.